نفخر بأنفسنا لأنه إحنا رغم الاحتلال، إحنا يوميا الاحتلال بدخل رام الله صح؟ وبيزعجنا وبيعتقل الناس، يوميا بنشوف على الأخبار، وهذا عنف يوميا بنشوفه، هذا بيأثر فينا. أنتم بجوز بتحسوش فيه آنيا، بس جواكم بتراكم. ومع ذلك نيجي على المدرسة كل يوم الساعة 7:30 بنكون هون وبنفرح وعندنا فيسبوك وبنستمتع بحياتنا وبنرقص وبنكتب قصص، نعمل كل إشي جميل.
Okay, so we're here today with Alhaji Abdulrahman Gonda. He's one of the he's the communications affairs at the Hajj Pilgrims Affairs Office of Ghana. And Hajj is happening in August. And we're here to talk to him, have interactions with him, to find out from him the preparations so far and what his outfit is doing to ensure that we have a problem-free Hajj. Alhaji, you're welcome.
Thank you very much indeed.
So Alhaji, tell me, maybe a brief background to this year's, Hajj, when it's happening, when you're expecting people to make payments and all of that before we come to the core details.
Yeah, we took over from the previous management of Hajj matters in the country a few months ago. We sat down with them and we went through the books. They finally handed over to us. We started by announcing a Hajj package, which goes for 15,000 Ghana cedis or $3,450 per pilgrim. And that is a package inclusive of accommodation and transport in Saudi Arabia. Those who are conversant with Hajj matters will tell you that besides the fare, you have other services to pay for, and these are determined by the authorities in Saudi Arabia. This year, for instance, having determined these things already, the chairman got information from the authorities over there that some of the costs have appreciated, as a result of which the budgets have to be altered somewhat. So currently, yes, 15,000 Ghana cedis or $3,450, inclusive of 2 meals in Medina, a meal in Jeddah, and accommodation at the various points. In fact, on Mount Arafat, which is the climax of the Hajj activities, for the first time, the Saudi authorities have decided that no pilgrim should be given the option of living in an air-conditioned room or not. Everybody should be accommodated in air-conditioned facilities because the temperature over there gets so high and they wouldn't want to have health challenges regarding their guests who come for the Hajj.
Interesting. But now let's talk about some of the challenges that you encountered last year during the preparations, for Hajj. One issue that came up that was in the news was how some people who went for the Hajj were actually deported, purportedly for not going there with guardians.
Yeah, well, that is a challenge we inherited because we didn't manage the Hajj last year. We've just taken over. Yes, some persons were deported by the Saudi authorities because they didn't meet the criteria for the performance of the Hajj. It was found out that they were either minors or the immigration authorities there in their own wisdom, thought persons who, after the Hajj, would want to stay back as illegal immigrants, which they don't countenance at all.
So what is your outfit doing this year to forestall that situation of people, Hajj pilgrims being deported to Ghana and some of them raising issues and all of that?
We've held a number of meetings with the Hajj agents, who are the main contacts for prospective pilgrims. Indeed, these persons who were deported by the Saudi authorities came through these Hajj agents. And so it presupposes that a meeting with them would be the best way to handle this challenge, to obviate a recurrence, which we have done. We have exhausted everything possible to ensure that it doesn't recur. So
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin, ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, malik yawmiddin, iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, ihdina as-siratal mustaqim, siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim, ghayril maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. Amen. The English translation of that is, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, all praises and thanks be to Allah, Lord of Alameen, mankind, jinn, and all that exists, the most gracious, the most merciful, the only owner and the only ruling judge of the day of recompense, the day of resurrection. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help for each and everything. Guide us to the straight way, the way of those on whom you have bestowed your grace, not the way of those who earn your anger and wrath. Amen. And with that, I welcome you to another episode of the History of Cuban Life and Diversity of Most Americans in New England. I'm Hassan Rashid, your host, and I'll be here with you for approximately 25 more minutes. It's excellent being here with you once again, and it's such an awful achievement to come into your life like we do here daily at CCTV. And with that, I extend the universal cordial of peace and blessings, sanity out to you in the Arabic language, and that is Assalamu alaikum. Okay, welcome to another episode. It's good to be back here again with you. Okay, I guess you're wondering about that opening video. Well, that was brother Abdul Rahman. I think that's his name. He's a member of the Hajj committee, Hajj board, and he's from Accra, Ghana, and he was going over a few details with the reporter, interviewer, concerning this year's Hajj 2017, and they went over a couple things, what's new, what's different, etc., etc. So if time permits, we're going to try to get back into that video before we leave the air. But it's almost that time, okay? At the end of August, that's when Hajj begins, and there is what is known also as Eid Aha. We're going to try to get into that, what is Eid Aha too, if time permits. But right now, I'd like to, before we get into a subject matter of a broadcast today, I'd like to remind you that you still have time to purchase tickets to CCTV's annual backlot barbecue. Okay, this year is going to be bigger and better, more entertainment, more food, more people, more of everything. So if you'd like to purchase your tickets to the backlot barbecue, you can contact Clota Drumming at 617-401-4005, or you can email Clota at cctvcambridge.org. Once again, that's Clota at cctvcambridge.org, or you can walk right on in, 438 Massachusetts, and inquire at the front desk about backlot barbecue tickets, and I'm certain that they'll assist you, and you'll be glad you came in, etc. Anyway, you'll be glad that you got your tickets in time, okay, before they sell out, because they do sell out, okay? From last year's experience and the year before, it's bigger and better every year. That CCTV's is also going to recognize 5 social justice initiatives at the annual backlot barbecue, plus many other things. So if you like the full rundown of what's going to be happening at the backlot barbecue this year, you come in and pick up a free copy of Open Studios. That's CCTV's newsletter, and it's out, and it'll be here until September, and then they'll change it again. But if you'd like to know about classes or anything that happens within the CCTV's station or studios, you can find it right here at the Open Studio. So you come on in and get your copy, okay? We're gonna also, I'd like to remind you that Computer Skills for 50 is still going on. So people over 50, you can come on, drop in hours for you. If you're over 50, Monday 1:30 to 3 p.m., Thursday 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's there are many lessons, classes, and I guess some of the classes that you'll still be able to take that hasn't already read, they haven't expired, the dates have expired. So the current classes that you can take, you're still eligible to take, is okay. There's the July 24th class entitled Unscribed from Emails. July 31, discover and join local activities using meetup.com. August 7th, find things to do around Boston with event websites. August 14th, explore trip destination on a budget. August 21st, find discounts to Boston arts and cultures events with Boss Tech. So if you like additional information, I'll be here with you all day trying to explain some of these classes, the things that the opportunities that they offer for people over 50 here at CCTV. But you can cut the chase short and contact Michael at 617-401-4058. Okay, we're at 438 Massachusetts Avenue. So your first 2 visits are free. After 2 visits, this program is free for CCTV members. That's drop-in hours for people, once again, age 50 and over. Plus, that's Mondays 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, the Actors Refuge Repertoire Theater presents Hiroshima Nagasaki Peace Memorial. That's Sunday, August 6, 2017, 6:30 p.m. Featured artist Ayumi Uda Ryuko Sita, Woman of the World. St. Paul's Episcopal Church, 15 St. Paul Street, Brookline, Massachusetts, 02446. Free and open to the public. Once again, that's the Hiroshima Nagasaki Peace Memorial, Sunday, August 6, 2017, 6:30 p.m. Okay. Okay, here's another event that's coming up pretty soon. It's the summertime, and I know a lot of folks like to go out on their vacations and just explore the different varieties of events in the community. Well, here's one here. There's the Cambridge Community Outreach Tabernacle presents Community Outreach International Project Benefit Concert featuring Dennis Chin, Naokia Wright, Laura Pipkins. It's Saturday, July 29, 2017. Venue 85 Bishop Allen Drive, Cambridge, Mass. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and refreshments will be on sale. So that's once again, that's the Cambridge Community Outreach Tabernacle presents Community Outreach International Project Benefit Concert. Okay, so don't miss it. I'm sure you'll enjoy that one. Okay, okay, let me get this right. Wow, okay, the Center for Arab Culture. Okay, I got it now. Center for Arab Culture, they're inviting you to their summer camp. Okay, so I guess there's children events, and there's also children beginners to advanced level students are welcome. Okay, so that's they want you to join them for 8 days of Arabic language learning, culture, education through games, singing, music, dancing, arts, cooking, much more fun atmosphere. We're highly educated and motivated teachers and excellent methods to give students the best skills and information. So beginners to advanced level students are welcome. When? July 31st to August 10th, 2017, Monday, Thursday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Extended days, 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. Where? Mount Ida College, Rickers Hall, 777 Dedham Street, Newton, Massachusetts. So if you like additional information about the schedule, tuition, the registration, etc., okay, you can register online. So that's the That's the, CACBoston.org. Okay, you got that? That's a CACBoston.org. That's a website. But if you'd like to inquire about this event through the email, well, email address is this as follows: info@cacboston.org. That's a cultural that's once again, that's a Center for Agriculture. Okay, I got it right that time again. Center for Agriculture 2017 Summer Camp. So you don't want to miss that one. Make a lot of people happy if you can get them out there to that summer camp. That's Center for Agriculture 2017 Summer Camp registration deadline. Okay, that's with July 3rd. July 31st to August 10th. Okay. Okay, hold on. They're telling me for a little bit. Okay, this is a little message about immigrants. Cambridge is a sanctuary city. There are a lot of people from different places here, and they come to Cambridge because they can get refuge from the immigration folks known as ICE, acronym ICE. Okay, so this what I'm trying to get at now is that it's important that you know your rights. If you're an immigrant and you seek a sanctuary in Cambridge, it's important that you know your rights if ICE stops you in public, okay? So I'm gonna share some things with you that what you can do if ICE stops you in public. You have rights. All people living in the United States, including undocumented immigrants, have certain U.S. constitutional rights. If you are undocumented and immigration, that's ICE offers to stop you on the street or in public place, know you have the following rights. You have the right to remain silent. You do not need to speak to the immigration officers or answer any questions. You may ask if you are free to leave. If the officer says no, you may exercise your right to remain silent. If you are asked where you were born or how you entered the United States, you may refuse to answer or remain silent. If you choose to remain silent, say so out loud. You may show a Know Your Rights card to the officer that explains that you will remain silent and wish to speak to an attorney. You may refuse to show identity documents that say what country you are from. Do not show any false documents and do not lie. You may refuse to a search. If you are stopped for questioning but are not arrested, you do not have to consent to search of yourself or your belongings but an officer may pat down your clothes if he or she suspects you have a weapon. Okay, you have the right to speak to a lawyer. If you are detained or taken into custody, you have the right to immediately contact a lawyer. Even if you do not have a lawyer, you may tell the immigrant officers that you want to speak to a lawyer. If you have a lawyer, you have the right to talk to them. If you have a signed DHS Form G-28, which shows you have a lawyer, give it to an officer. If you do not have a lawyer, ask an immigration officer for a list of pro bono lawyers, okay? You also have the right to contact your consulate. The consulate may be able to assist you in locating a lawyer. You can refuse to sign any and all paperwork until you have the opportunity to speak to a lawyer. And if you choose to sign something without speaking to a lawyer, be sure you understand exactly what the document says and means before you sign it. So if you want more information about your rights or to learn if you might be eligible for immigration benefits or relief, speak to the reputable immigration lawyer. Go to www.ailawayer.org. Once again, you go to www.ailawayer.org to connect with a lawyer in your ear. So that's a few things on knowing your rights if you're stopped in public by immigration or ICE. Okay. New immigrants and refugees apply for free training. So there's still time for new immigrants and refugee visions to apply for free documentary film training. Okay, so get trained in documentary filming, make a film, share your story. Participants benefits: free 15-week training to make a documentary film, learn from award-winning filmmakers and educators, equipment and production resource provided, transportation, lunch provided on days of training. So the schedule is 15 weeks, July to November, Saturday 9 to 5 p.m. Plus one weekend one weekday every evening per week, 6 to 10 p.m. Location, Greater Boston. Application details, www.csfilm.org/NIRV. Email info@csfilm.org, or you can call 617-834-7206. Application deadline. Okay, well, there's no such thing as this application deadline. It was supposed to be May date. You're still eligible. That's once again, this is 617-834-7208. If you desire training, okay? If you're an immigrant or a refugee, this is a new immigrant and refugee vision, free document film making. So you'll be hearing more about this in weeks to come, okay? Okay, the Harvard Immigration and Refugee Clinical Program at Harvard Law School, okay? They're offering temporary protection status, TPS renewals for Haitians in the Harvard community. Haitians TPS re-registration deadline is July 24th. Now remember that Haitian TPS re-registration deadline is July 24th, 2017. Do you work, teach, or study at Harvard? Are you concerned about your current TPS status? Are you interested in renewing your TPS? Do you have questions about other possible remedies? Would you like to receive free legal counsel? So, if you'd like to receive some counsel, to schedule an appointment with an immigration staff attorney, Jason Coral, and clinical social worker, Laila Bonicanti, please contact Nelson Maldonado at NMALDONADO at law.harvard.edu, or call 617-495-6648. That's 6 Everett Street, Cambridge, Massachusetts, 02138. That's temporary protection status renewals for Haitians in the Harvard community, okay? So you only have deadline is July 24th, Haitian TPS re-registrations, okay? We're gonna skip a lot of stuff, and because time won't permit us to go into and share with you everything that we have for you this week. But there's always next week, or the time after that, or time after that. Okay, save this date, the 17th International Conference on Penal Abolition. Abolition and its Ghost. That's July 26th to 29, New Bedford and North Dartmouth, Massachusetts. For more information, visit icopa17 at icopa17.wordpress.com. Hosted by Crime and Justice Studies at UMass Dartmouth, Youth Abolitionists, and Bristol College, Community College. That's the 17th Annual International Conference on Penal Abolition and its Ghosts. Okay, one more thing I'd like to tell you right now is that there's still time to share your ideas with the participate budgeting. Okay, that's back. I think it's back for, I think this is the third time. There's $800,000 worth of money that they're gonna share. They're gonna do distribute it with projects, your ideas for projects. So if you're still interested in submitting an idea, a project for, and finding all about what the participatory budget is about, you can contact the City of Cambridge Budget Office, pb@cambridgemod.gov, or call 617-349-4270. Okay, I gotta have a website on here, but that's a participatory budgeting. I think the deadline for ideas is July 31st. Submit ideas to the budget office by July 31st, 2017. So they're right at the City Hall, and you can go on the City Hall's website and follow enter participatory budgeting, and it'll take you right to the site. Okay. I'm Hassan Rashid. You know it's always excellent being here with you. It's such a great treatment to come into your lives like you do, but we never have enough time to share with you everything that we would like to. But we try to do our best, and with God's help, we're going to get better at trying to do our best, okay? At the History, Community, Life, Diversity, most Americans in New England. So I leave you with the fact that their superior wisdom can never be subjected by inferior wisdom. So until next time, I leave you with the universal cordial of peace, sanity, goodwill, in the Arabic language, and that is Assalamu alaikum.
Eid al-Adha is a festival celebrated by Muslims after Hajj, which is the annual visit to Mecca. It is also known as the festival of sacrifice.
The Eid when the Muslims come back from Hajj. A lot of people are doing their pilgrimage from all around the world, and when they come back, everyone's really happy and rejoicing.
Eid al-Adha is a festival people commemorate after finishing Hajj.
Eid al-Adha is a festival of sacrifice, and it marks the end of Hajj, where Muslims from around the world celebrate the holiday.
Eid al-Adha is a celebration at the end of Hajj.
Eid al-Adha is one of the greater Eids in the Islamic calendar. It signifies and marks the end of the Hajj festive period and the end of the pilgrimage, and those who have gone on pilgrimage celebrate through the sacrificing or through the slaughter of the animals.
Eid al-Adha is a celebration that Muslims celebrate at the end of Hajj, which is the holy pilgrimage to Mecca.
Eid al-Adha is basically celebrating the end of Hajj.
وحضنهم بدينك مثل ماضي سنينك، وحضنهم بدينك مثل ماضي سنينك.